and Rashawn Evans, and they got Harold Landry in the second round, which was like a total steal. And then, obviously they lost Avery Williamson. They replaced him with Evans. And then, obviously you have to look at with Chicago, I think they look the most like, the next, this year's Rams team, because they got a young quarterback in his second year in Trubisky. I think they
Under
finally,
new management.
yeah, new management. I think I'm not saying Nagy's going to be McVay. That would be a disservice to
Right.
my thinking.
Well, that's a tough one, but it's a new guy who probably will play to the talents of his quarterback better than what the previous staff did, similar to Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they made free agency moves. Like brought in Allen Robinson, and they drafted Anthony what's his name again? Anthony, I forget his name. Anthony Miller, there we go, from Memphis.
Anthony Miller from Memphis State, the receiver, who I think is a very good matchup issue for teams working out of the slot.
And then you talk about keeping the secondary completely intact. I mean, Adrian Amos is one of those safeties that has just done a fantastic job of developing, and he's still young, and I thought last year, I don't know if he made an all-pro team, but I thought he should have had consideration there. He stays, right, obviously, and then they brought back, this is the thing that shocked me, with all the talk, that Kyle Fuller was going to get plucked, and Prince Amukamara was a mercenary. He would just go from team to team on one-year deals, and Bryce Callahan was going to get plucked. They brought all of them back, and that was very intriguing, and they added Roquan Smith, and I really like what they did, and I would look at them as the next Rams team to surprise. Although, like the Rams, like I saw them last year when I did say they'd go 11-5. I'm saying the Bears are going to be that Rams team, I think, this year. I have a lot of confidence. I really like the fact, that it was kind of an underrated storyline. Mitch Trubisky actually roomed with Jared Goff for a little bit, and Goff was working with him. So, we'll see.
Yeah, well, it's a great bold prediction. It's one that, every year in the NFL, that's what we deal with. People coming out of seemingly nowhere, and can they get it done? And I know one thing, the people in the Windy City would be very happy to hear that and are eager to see it happen. But there are a lot of similarities that you pointed out with these imaginative offensive staffs playing to the strength of their quarterback, beefing up things around him with extra talent and better people. So I think it's going to be fun to watch and see how it goes down.
I definitely agree, and you know what else is going to be fun, not to watch, but to play, is that Madden 19 that's coming out.
Well, we certainly hope so, and we're looking forward to that drop, and I believe August 10th is when it drops for the general public, and hopefully people will like it, and hopefully they'll continue to like the live updates that myself and Brandon Gaudin provide each and every week during the season, because we go in on Mondays and Tuesdays after games are played and do live updates for everyone. So we hope the fresh commentary, and we hope it is fresh because we do work at it, but we also realize it can get repetitive when you play it a lot. But here's our opportunity and everyone's opportunity, and we hope people like the game.
Absolutely. I can't wait. As long as, you guys are announcing, I'll be cool. I won't complain about the announcers or anything. I think all sports games have good announcers now. I was a little, I've gone back and forth with, but I think you guys are a perfect duo, and I'm looking forward to it. And I assume you're going to be with Kevin Burkhardt again. I hope you guys get a lot of Rams games this year.
Well, we certainly hope so as well, because it's a lot of fun to watch them play and a lot of fun to do with the staff and the organization. Great people all the way around. We're keeping our fingers crossed, and I am fortunate enough to be back with Kevin and Pam Oliver, our Hall of Famer, again, and we're excited about getting the season started. And, yeah, we would love to pick up a bunch of Rams games, but also know that you're one of the hot teams in the league, so I expect a lot of Mondays, Sunday nights, Thursday nights, because everybody wants to have the Rams in prime time, so it'll be fun to watch this season unfold.
Absolutely. Hey, Charles, I'm definitely going to have you on again, or a couple times during the year, obviously schedule permitting and everything. It's always a pleasure, and I really appreciate the time you gave. And also, I didn't mention it, but I'll never forget the first moment I have of Mobile, Alabama, for the listeners out there. I was sitting on a bench waiting for media day, and Charles Davis is standing right above me while I'm looking at my phone. He's like, "Hey Jake, thanks for having me on the podcast." I'm Charles Davis. That is the first thing that happened, at the Senior Bowl. So I appreciate that because that was a huge memory for me, Charles.
Well, thank you for doing it and being so kind and gracious to me. I really, really appreciate it, and continued success to you, and look forward to chatting with you during the season.
Absolutely. You take care.
You too. Hopefully see you soon. Hopefully see you at a Rams game.
Sounds good. Thanks again, Charles.
All right, be good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys. That was Charles Davis. Hope you guys enjoyed. For Jake Ellenbogen, he's Charles Davis. This has been the Downtown Rams podcast, and, I'm going to keep ramping this thing up. We have a lot of content to get through. Training camp is it's just getting started. So there'll be a lot more Rams content. We'll have more guests. We're obviously going to keep the Throwback Thursday thing going, and we'll have some live tweeting coming from Rams training camp. So if you haven't done so, be sure to follow us at Downtown Rams on Twitter. Join the Discord channel, which there's links in the podcast description on Spreaker and all over social media. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at Downtown Rams. All right. Well, thanks, guys, and enjoy the rest of your week. Later.
When will you save me, Los Angeles? When will you save me?